Hello, my name is George Magula. I'm from the Servite Honors class of 1971, and I'm here to tell a brief story about Miss Roche's best day ever as a teacher, I hope. The subtitle of the story is the phrase game. And this happened in the spring of our senior year. Miss Roche was a teacher who was well known to us. We had had her in freshman year, and now we were having her for world history, and I think we were dealing with the French Revolution. Well, it was getting late in the year, and as time goes on, you have a tendency to listen to the lectures with a slightly less amount of attention. So in order to overcome any of the motivational distractions that one might have at that time of year, two of the students in the class developed a game. They called it the phrase game. And the game was really simple. It was David Molina took the odds and Mike Quinn took the evens. And what they would do is they would choose a word for the day, like gradually. And they would mark down every time that Miss Roche would use that word during the course of her lecture. And since that was a word that was quite familiar and to her, she would use it quite frequently. And so during the course of the day, you'd hear the word gradually come out, and they would mark down who was odd, and now gradually again, and now it shifted to the evens. As a few days went on, everyone in the class became aware of this game, and they all decided that they would like to play too. So one day, the phrase, "as time goes on," was the phrase of the day, a phrase that Miss Roche was quite fond of using, and it was extremely well known to everyone in the class. So the day started off pretty much normal. Half the class was odd, half the class was even, and of course she knows absolutely nothing about this. So one of the phrases comes out. As time goes on, the French became increasingly militarized. Oh, okay, now the odds are winning. Okay, so the evens are just waiting for their chance. Again, she says the phrase, as time goes on, Napoleon consolidated power. Oh, right, now it's with the evens. And as the clock began to tick, class was 30 minutes in, and everyone decided that it was about time to take things into their own hands. So what they started to do was to raise hands and ask questions that were designed to solicit the response as time goes on. Here comes the first question. Oh, Mr. Molina. Well, did Napoleon ever have a chance, as time went on, to talk to the Russians? Oh, yes, as time went on. Yes, so right. So there was another point. It now shifted back over to the odds, and now what was going to happen? 14 people would raise their hand. This is getting quite interesting. Someone's got to ask a question in order to get her to say, as time goes on, again. And this went on for the last 10 minutes of class, question after question. She said, I can't get my lecture done. You're asking so many questions. And the bell rang, and it was time to go. And we imagined that that was probably Miss Roche's best day ever because it was the most exciting class she had ever done. Thank you.